What's up, fellow clashers? It's Apollyon here, bringing you another how-to instructional guide on killing the clan castle after the Town Hall 11 update. And I've noticed watching some of our replays that our Town Hall 8 guys have struggled a little bit just with the recent changes. If you're not aware, first of all, the Clan Wars time limit has been reduced from 3.5 minutes down to 3 minutes. And secondly, what we used to be able to do with the poison spell is just go ahead and lure, drop 2 poisons on whatever came out of the clan castle basically, and it would kill them and then move on to your attack. So it pretty much negated whatever the enemy put in their clan castle, and it wasn't very fun. Supercell's made a change where now they've reduced it to 3-minute clan war raid time, and whenever you lure and you get the clan castle units out, the enemy's clan castle units out, drop the poison on top of them. If you do not have attacking units of your own on that base somewhere, those enemy clan castle units will go ahead and run out of the radius of that poison spell to safety and not get affected by that poison whatsoever. So it's a big change. A lot of our guys have struggled a little bit. I mean, we have lost some of the raids because they weren't able to kill the entire clan castle, or it just took them too much amount of time where they've run out of time for that 3 minutes that has been changed. So what we're going to do is focus mainly on Town Hall 8, a little bit of Town Hall 9, but a lot of Town Hall 9 attacks use a beefier kill squad where you actually don't have to take care of the clan castle first with a lure. You could just go ahead and send your kill squad and they'll take care of that. But we are going to show an example of a La Lune where you do. And we're going to focus on what happens if you have all ground units in that enemy clan castle. How do you handle that? What happens if you have a dragon and a loon in the clan castle? I don't have an example of what happens when you have a hybrid amount of units in the enemy clan castle, like 2 balloons and 1 Valkyrie, or a bunch of minions and a bunch of barbarians, something like that, where you have both air and ground units. That will be handled the exact same way as a dragon loon attack would be, or a drag loon clan castle kill. So you could just apply it in that way. And we're going to go show you how to take care of this clan castle with poison and in multiple different ways. We're going to show you how to take care of it if you don't bring poisons with you, if you're doing a quad quake and you're not able to bring those extra poisons. We're going to show you how to take care of that clan castle, and obviously this will have to be a ground clan castle with, did I say clown castle? That would be awesome if all clowns came out. Using barbarians and valks. Using barbarians and wizards, and using barbarians and wizards is the standard method to use because it's very versatile. You can take all ground, all air, and a mix of hybrid of ground and air units with the same barbs and wizards no matter what they are. So if you are hitting a base fresh or for the first time, bringing barbs and wizards to kill that clan castle will never do you wrong. And then finally, I don't have an example of it, but you can also use a dragon and a whiz, or dragons and barbarians. Just drop a dragon down there and start feeding the enemy clan castle barbarians, and let the dragon's area of effect kill everything that's in there. So very important that you get that clan castle killed, especially in Town Hall 8. It can ruin your raid or keep it too long so that you're not able to finish in time. Ultimately, what you want to do is you want to be able to kill that clan castle, which is normally a 25-unit clan castle, with less units or troops than what the enemy brings. So if the enemy's clan castle has 25 units, you want to kill that with at least less than 25 units just to make it an even trade. And you want to do it in a timely manner so that you can take care of that clan castle and get on with the rest of your raid to get that 3-star and not run out of time, because you're juggling with all different types of troops and trying to get them over here and there and trying to take care of them. So I'm going to show you a bunch of examples. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it and go ahead and practice it and get used to it. And let's go ahead and jump into some examples of what we can do to kill that enemy clan castle. Okay, so for our first example, we're going to show kind of how you used to do it before the update with the poison, where you could just drop and the poison would take care of all the clan castle mobs. So we're going to help them along, and we're going to walk these clan castle units through a runway of death, and that's kind of, that's what we're going to show here. So we're going to fast forward to the hogs come in. You have to lure the clan castle. Again, the best thing to do is with hogs or giants to get them in there, and he drops the poison in first here to go ahead and as these initial tier 1 units are coming out. And then what he'll do is they'll start to take care of the hogs. He drops the archer up top here, and it's very important that you drop that archer up there before the hogs die. The reason is because once the units, there's no more units on the base or the playing field as far as the attacking units, all those clan castle mobs will go ahead and run right outside the poison ring. As long as there is something for them to attack, they will start headline or making their way right for that unit that they want to attack. So the hogs are almost dead. There we go. And at this point, all of these clan castle units would start running out of the way of this poison if that archer was not up top. So right now he's got the one poison that's been dropped down below, and now what he's going to do is he's going to create a runway, and he's going to drop another poison on top or a little above the first poison. So there it goes down there, and these clan castle units have to walk all the way through to get to that archer, and they don't make it. Then he can go on with the rest of his raid. He can do this with just about any clan castle composition, especially at Town Hall 8, even dragons or loons, and a P.E.K.K.A. you can do that with. You could do it with Valkyries. You can do that with anything that has a little bit more hit points. As long as you get them to walk through 2 lines of that poison or 2 circles of poison, don't double stack them. Make sure that it's a runway so that they have to go through both poisons, and it should take care of all of them. And even if they do make it out of there, they will have so little hit points that one shot from a wizard or something like that will go ahead and take care of them. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at another example of how to handle the clan castle with poison. Alright, so let's focus on an air clan castle, or an air attacked clan, whatever, I don't know, a troops comprised of all air units in a clan castle. There we go, perfect. This is what we see almost all the time, and I'm sure you all do too. So let's go ahead and do what we always used to do on all my replays. We're going to go ahead and get the lore from the hogs here. When you see that it's the dragon and loon, you know that you're finished with it. You can actually do that lore with just 1 or 2 hogs if it's a cleanup attack and you know it's not a clan castle comprised of many different types of units that you need to do. We're going to do barbarians and wizards, and what we do is we start anchoring up top, and we send a barbarian in there. And the only thing that Fishcake could have done a little bit earlier, and you'll see it in another couple of attacks, is spread those wizards out in different corners of that spell factory, that dark elixir spell factory. Don't bunch them up, but that's fine. So we've got the barbarian doing stuff. He's dropping the poison up top, and right on top of that spell factory there is a barbarian. You can start feeding other barbarians right after you drop that poison down, because as soon as that dragon kills that barbarian and there's no more units on the field to attack, that dragon and loon will start spreading and getting away from that poison. But you'll see it's in there. One breath will kill the barbarian, and they're going to try to run away, but they're stuck right in there, and they're going to go ahead and take care of that. Feeding barbarians one at a time. There you go. You'll see a bunch more. The barbarians try to, or the dragon starts to run again, but those wizards are leaving them back in there. Probably could have done away with 3 wizards. Could have maybe only deployed 1 or 2 more after, but that's fine because he's got the golem going in there, and these wizards are going to go ahead and make their way through the rest of the attack. So old school, tested, try and true of how you take care of a dragon and a loon in a clan castle. Same thing as if it's a dragon, a wizard, and an archer, dragon, wizard, goblin, whatever it is. Even, to be honest, the same way as if it's a couple of loons and all rest ground units. I'll see if I can find 1 more of those. If not, it's still taken care of the exact same way. Okay, so that's all fine and good if you're using poison, but what happens if you're using Quad Quake? We're going to show you a couple examples of how you can take care of that clan castle. Number 1 without a lore, and number 1 with a lore. So this is going to be without a lore, and you notice Wee Willie he's brought 4 Quad Quakes, so he's going to open up the base that way, but he has nothing to take care of that clan castle. So as far as spells, so he's going to have to rely on the kill squad to do that. Now he's bringing a Go Vaho here. It works if you're just doing a go-ho, whatever it is. You're going to have either a lot of wizards or Valkyries to take care of this clan castle, especially if it's a dragon. This is a tier 1, so it's a lot of ground units, but if it's a dragon, you got to send all those wizards in there to go ahead and help out. Now, the clan castle is being pulled right here. Valkyries are magnets towards the clan castle, towards units, as I've said before, so they're going to rush right in to kill all of those units. You want to minimize the amount of damage that these units are going to do to your kill squad. So dropping a heal is what's going to be needed in order to heal them back up from the damage that's going on the golems and the king. And these Valkyries are going to walk into that heal as well, and they're going to take care of all these units. Boom, we're done already. That's how fast it was. About 3 seconds for those Valkyries to swing and take care of all those clan castle units, and they're ready to go ahead and move on with the rest of their raid. So that's an example of with a bunch of ground units, and I'll see if I can find one with a dragon and a loon in it, but this exact same concept, except for the fact that wizards have to be sent in behind those the kill squad in order to go ahead and focus on the loon and the dragon while they're pounding on the kill squad. But the exact same thing will have to happen. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. Alright, so we just showed you an attack where you're using Quad Quake with no lore and just sending the entire kill squad and having them kill the clan castle. Now, what about if you're not going to use the kill squad to kill the clan castle and you want to do a lore? This is exactly how you do it, and it's the most versatile way. If you do not know what's in that clan castle and you want to make sure you cover all your bases for air and ground or both, and this is the old school method of barbarians and wizards, here you go. So, and this is, I wanted to show this because it's not a dragon and a loon, which makes it a little bit more comfortable. So if you see that a dragon and a loon don't pop out of the clan castle, don't be afraid. He's using a barbarian and then a couple of hogs to go ahead and trip that clan castle. You want to make sure you get everything out of there. 2 hogs will do the job here, and then he'll go ahead and anchor up here with a barbarian and just use the old school method, feeding barbarians and using wizards to kill. So he's going to drop in 3 wizards. Watch and be aware. I've seen what a lot of people do is make a mistake of dropping 3 wizards in the same spot. That is the biggest mistake, because wizards will kill other wizards, either a good friendly side or the enemy side, with splash damage. So if you have your 3 wizards clumped up together in the same spot, one enemy clan castle wizard will be able to take out all 3 of them in one hit, as well as a dragon breath, as well as a loon drop, any of those things. So watch what Twix does here and drops those 3 wizards, and they're all completely separate from each other, spread out. No area of effect is going to hurt all 3 of them. And then he's going to go ahead and feed the barbarians. You've got to watch as he does it on the inside, takes care of this builder hut, and then just starts dropping them right in the middle. Those barbarians are being dropped right in the middle of all that group, and the wizards are using their splash damage to take out groups of these archers and wizards at a time. Drops that 1 wizard on the bottom, and then we've got, boom, they're all finished out. And then they'll go ahead and be able to walk down and join the rest of the kill squad. So again, that's a very versatile attack. Doesn't matter what's in the clan castle. A mix of air and ground, all air, doesn't matter. They'll kill them all exactly the same way. And if you know that it's going to be ground, if you just happen to know if this was a cleanup attack or whatever, then I would recommend going ahead and using that barbarian, like 4 or 5 barbarians with 1 Valkyrie, and just let her go and wipe everybody out with the area of effect swing. But this is the best method to use, as you've just seen, when you don't know what's in the clan castle and you want to make sure you can take care of anything. So we'll go ahead and show a Town Hall 9 doing the exact same type of clan castle kill. For this one, we're going to go kind of back to what we used to do before they changed the poison, and we're going to use, instead of wizards and barbarians, we're going to use Valkyrie and barbarians. And it's pretty cool to use, especially if it only works with ground troops, obviously, because they can't do anything against loons or dragons, but it's really nice because if you think about it, you use 3 wizards, 4 wizards, you're using 12 to 16 unit count right there, besides however many barbarians you're using. With this method, you use 3 or 4 barbarians and 1 Valkyrie. 1 Valkyrie is only 8 units, and you'll see how she takes care of the entire clan castle by feeding just a couple of barbarians and letting her do her thing. So again, it doesn't matter what you're using for the lure. He's using a minion and then has to use a hog rider just to make sure he cleans out that entire clan castle and bunches them a little bit together. Anchors on that corner there, and you'll see with an archer, and then starts to feed in a couple of barbarians. There we go. We're dropping barbarians and the Valkyrie right after. So those barbarians are doing their thing. He feeds in one more barbarian, and that Valkyrie is done. So we have used, I think it was maybe 4 barbarians and 1 archer, so that's 5, plus 1 Valkyrie, so that's 13 unit space to kill that clan castle. And on top of that, that Valkyrie is still, even though low in health, is still alive to continue with this raid. And since it's a ground attack, that's fantastic because she's going to be able to walk in right behind that golem and start killing things. So that's just a very nice method. Works with anything that anytime you're using all ground troop level. Alright, so for this one, we're going to use the same type of using poison for the clan castle kill, but this is an advanced type of way to handle that clan castle because he's going to use his Valkyries that's in his kill squad to actually kill the clan castle and then continue with the kill squad. So taking really great advantage. It's almost like having a clan castle killed for free because he only uses a few troops that actually get destroyed. The rest of that kill squad goes on to take care of the rest of the base. So standard giant thrown in there to tank for those hogs. He's got 4 hogs or 3 hogs going in to grab that clan castle lore. You've got to make sure you get all of those clan castle units out of there. It will end your raid if you don't. So especially if you're using a very hog intensive raid. So we've got the clan castle. He's going to anchor on to the bottom with the barbarian. He's got 3 more barbarians and really nothing else for the kill squad, as you'll see. He's just got to align them all together and bunch them up. So they're going to go ahead and take care of that 1 barbarian, and he's going to throw a couple more in there and make sure they get bunched up very well. And then what he's going to do is he's going to drop his golem, which is going to be the start of the phase 2 of the attack, which is starting to work their way into the base and be the kill squad for the base. And he's going to use a Valkyrie, which is going to take care of the clan castle standing in poison. So he'll drop the golem here, drop the poison right after, and then drop the Valkyrie right there, and she will mow through this entire clan castle unit space. She's drawn to every single one of those before she does something else. And if you've noticed on the side, he's using his wizards to do that funneling. So like I said, it's a very advanced method. It's very good. When you get used to that, you can do that. But if you look back to what he's used for this attack, 3 barbarians were wasted. That's it. No other units were wasted on this attack, and he's got that Valkyrie that was doing the clan castle kill that's going to go ahead and start walking into this base and continuing the raid. That golem is still full, not full health, but it's still a full golem, so it hasn't even popped yet. So that clan castle didn't do that much damage to it, as sometimes happens. And you know, we're ready to go ahead and get the 3-star from this because everything's been taken care of. So that's just another way of doing this. Let's look at a couple, or at least one more Town Hall 9 example on how you can take care of the clan castle. Okay, for this example, I want to show Town Hall 9 now. Generally speaking, 9 out of 10 times or more, you're not going to do a clan castle lure. You just send your kill squad in there and your archer queen or some wizards go ahead and take care of that. If it's air or your Valkyries or whatever, your queen and your wizards take care of the ground or whatever, that's usually what happens. But in this particular attack, since we're doing a La Lune, we need to take care of that clan castle, especially because they're all ground units that can attack air and would end that raid pretty quickly. So Maddie's going to go ahead and use his giants to pull the clan castle. Again, we're not saying the units to pull the clan castle is what we're focusing. It's how to take care of that clan castle after you've got them all. So he makes sure he gets every piece of that clan castle, which is quite a bit. And then he's going to go ahead and anchor down here a little bit. And he doesn't really have an anchor except on top, but he wants to bunch those things together. And he's got them pretty close, and no poison either. So he's got them pretty well. He's just trying to get them all in the same spot, and then sends those couple Valkyries in, and it is done. we're finished. That's the end of that clan castle. They just tore through that clan castle like hot knife on butter. So I think he used about 4 archers and 2 Valkyries, so that's a total of 20 unit count for your clan castle kill, which is still not a bad thing at all. It's like using 4 wizards and 4 barbarians or something like that, and he's got 2 full Valkyries that are going to be able to, you know, do some damage here. If this was a normal attack, he could have done that same thing, or if it's a ground attack, he could have done that same thing and sent the golems in a little earlier, and then these Valkyries would have been able to take care of some of the trash buildings, so he would have gotten great use out of them. So this is yet another way. This is a ground army. If you're going to do an air clan castle, go ahead and bring those wizards and barbarians and take care of them that way. So hopefully you guys were, you know, able to see how to handle these clan castles, different unit compositions, different ways for Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9. It seems to be giving some of our guys a little bit of problems just to get adjusted to how the new poison works, how everything else is done, and getting your mindset changed. So practice them, get used to them, try a different kind of a couple of different type of compositions so you can feel the best way for you. And go ahead, get those 6-star wars, clan wars, and 3-star